and metal composition changes, but nothing compares to what happened in 1984. This particular year became a turning point in the world of minting due to a number of inconsistencies that occurred in the production process at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, where millions upon millions of pennies were being stamped and released into circulation. Among those millions, a microscopic handful were discovered to contain anomalies so unusual, so complex, and so rare that they defied logic and ignited a frenzy within the coin collecting community. The most talked about and widely known of these anomalies is the infamous double-ear Lincoln error, a dramatic doubling of Abraham Lincoln's earlobe visible to the naked eye that occurred due to a misalignment in the die during the minting process. While the double die variety is already a prized find in many coins, the 1984 version exhibits a degree of doubling so unique that it essentially became a one-of-a-kind artifact, and this alone can fetch thousands to tens of thousands of dollars at auction depending on its condition, grade, and clarity. But this is only scratching the surface. What truly pushes the valuation of this coin to the eye-watering sum of $675 million is a set of circumstances and layering of rarities so complex and statistically improbable that it creates a perfect storm of value. First, consider the mint mark anomalies. Certain 1984 pennies have been found with mint marks that appear off-center, abnormally shaped, or entirely missing, due to issues during the mint mark punching phase before the process was standardized by computer. These early hand-punched mint marks left room for a plethora of variations, and when found in conjunction with other errors, especially a die clash or planchette error, their rarity and value skyrocket. Then there's the matter of metal composition. Although the US Mint officially transitioned from bronze to copper-plated zinc in 1982 to reduce costs, certain 1984 pennies have been discovered to be struck on bronze planchets, an anomaly that suggests leftover blanks from earlier years may have inadvertently made their way into the production process. These coins are heavier than the standard post-1982 penny and possess a distinct coloration and resonance when dropped, and they have become a major target for collectors, particularly when verified by a third-party grading service like PCGS or NGC. But wait, it gets even more astonishing. Some reports and authenticated discoveries claim the existence of 1984 pennies with misaligned dies, off-center strikes, blockage errors, and even mule errors, where the obverse of one coin type is accidentally matched with the reverse of another. While these are incredibly rare under any circumstances, their appearance on a 1984 cent with already notable anomalies turns them into holy grails of numismatics. Add to that the possibility of a transitional error, where an old die or planchette was accidentally used in a new production cycle, and you have a coin that is effectively a Frankenstein's monster of minting mishaps. Now you might be asking, how did such an error-prone coin get released in the first place? The answer lies in the nature of mass production. The US Mint produces billions of coins annually, and while quality control procedures exist, errors, especially subtle ones, can go unnoticed amid the scale of operations. In 1984, the technology was not as advanced as today's automated inspection systems, and a combination of human error, outdated equipment, and sheer volume meant that coins with minor defects could easily slip through. However, for all these defects to coalesce into a single coin or even a tiny group of coins, the odds are astronomically small, making those that do surface almost mythological in status. The lore around these coins has grown with time, fueled by forums, auctions, documentaries, and social media buzz, with some individuals dedicating years of their lives just to find or study these elusive treasures. It is said that some specimens of the 1984 cent have traded hands privately at mind-boggling prices, sometimes in the tens of millions, because their rarity is compounded by their secrecy and the tight-knit circles of high-end collectors who are willing to pay almost any price to complete or expand their rare error coin collections. The $675 million figure, while shocking, is not purely speculative. It is derived from a combination of theoretical numismatic value, potential auction pricing, historical importance, and the unique thrill of owning a once-in-a-universe coin. Add in speculative interest from hedge funds, private investors, and even museums seeking to secure a cornerstone artifact of American monetary history, and you begin to understand how a single cent can be valued higher than entire art collections or even real estate empires. And this is where things get even more intriguing, because despite all the talk, not all these coins have been discovered. It's entirely possible that the most valuable of all, the mythical, perfect error, 1984 penny, still lies undiscovered in someone's jar of change, in a forgotten drawer, or buried at the bottom of a piggy bank somewhere in the world. This mystery fuels an ongoing treasure hunt, encouraging people to inspect their coins with newfound enthusiasm and hope. Some believe that additional variants may exist, such as those with microscopic die polishing lines, faint doubling on the reverse legend, or even planches sourced from foreign mints due to emergency blank shortages. Every detail matters: the color, the luster, the wear, the strike strength, the weight, and the alignment, all contribute to the classification and ultimate value of the coin. So where does that leave us? With a story that defies all odds, a story where a 1-cent coin, created as a matter of routine, became a numismatic legend through a perfect confluence of events, errors, historical quirks, and the ever-curious eyes of collectors. The 1984 Lincoln cent has become more than just currency. It's a mystery, a symbol of imperfection's beauty, and a monument to the strange and unpredictable paths of history. Its journey from production line obscurity to multi-million-dollar superstardom serves as a powerful reminder that sometimes, the most ordinary things can become extraordinary under the right circumstances. As you finish